we started yet? Oh, we are on. Okay. I love that I get to start off by testing out the instruments. Yeah, that pedal's not totally sustaining. Oh, it is there. Oh, that's my bad. All right. Welcome, everybody. Usually I like to start the show a couple minutes early and play an original. Sorry, I think I'm going a little late today. But I wrote this song, actually the first time I ever played here at Stillwater, like 2 years ago. And it's called April on My Mind. And I finished it just yesterday, so forgive me if I mess it up at all. April, you're my April, see your halo from afar. I'm pretty sure that I wish for you on a star. Maybe when we're older, I'll be with you all the time. But for now, we're just friends, and that's fine. Hopeless blue, cloudy eyes, they wander on my complicated heart like thunder. It's so nice to hear you say you've got April on your mind when your arms are all wrapped up in mine. Boy, I thought I knew better than just to fall for you on a dime. You know what you want and you're not wasting time. How is it that you're not confused when I pull up with a blanket and some wine? I think I read your mind. Hopeless blue, cloudy eyes, they wander on my complicated heart like thunder. It's so nice to hear you say you've got April on your mind when your arms are all wrapped up in mine. Oh, mine. You're mine. You're mine. You're mine. Your hopeless blue, cloudy eyes, they wander on my complicated heart like thunder. It's so nice to hear you say you've got April on your mind when your arms are all wrapped up in mine. All right. Thank you, guys. Well, welcome to Taco Tuesday. Woo. I'm going to run over to that middle mic. This one? This one? Maybe this one? I'll just stick with this one. Okay. Anyways, I'll just stay down here for a second. Welcome to our weekly episodes. I'm so happy to see all of you here. I'm getting my Willy Wonka fit on. I don't know why. I'm just feeling a little goofy today. I am your host, Bianca Brandy. I will be running this show today. So I'm going to first introduce some of our very special guests tonight to the stage. So would Mia Wright please come to the stage? Mia is our fantastic, yes, theater dance teacher. All right, Mia, come go take a seat. And next I'll be introducing Temi Krovblit to the stage. We got two very special dance teachers tonight being our panelists. We're going to be having little conversations here and there. I also want to introduce, of course, our drummer, Jacob Stockel. He's going to be filling in some comedic areas for you, as well as our CEO, Arts for All, Bryce Hanson, right over there.
Thank you.
Sitting next to him on sound, we have Aiden Andren, my fantastic student, as well as Mark and Liana running our live stream. So if you want to check it out, it's at www.tacotuesdaylive.com. That's right. Big shout out, big thank you to Stillwater for allowing us to host this event every Tuesday. It's been going pretty good so far. Hearing a lot of new music. It's been so much fun having just new guests coming up, so keep telling your friends about it. We're having a good time. I also want to give a big shout out to Dan Man's Music School next door. That's right, for providing some of these fantastic instruments as well as great instruction. All right, so I feel so classy and casual sitting right here. But without further ado, I want to, kind of go over the ground rules, how tonight's gonna go. So, first and foremost, we have sign-up sheets and everything at the back of we have a sign-up bucket in the back of the building. So if you want to sign up for an original song, please put your name and email on there. We'll be calling you up randomly. We'll be putting names in the bucket as the night goes on. So if more people come, it's just, greater odds, but, having some fun, just bringing people up. We're going to be, I just want you to come up to the stage, plug in, sing your song, and then afterwards we'll have a 3 to 5 minute casual conversation with you. So, I think that's pretty much the gist of it. Also, we encourage all original music, so please let us know if you are doing a cover. We might gong, yeah. But anyway, that's right. Anyways, without further ado, we're going to be picking our very first bucket pool of the night. So Bryce, come on up here. I'm getting feathers in my mouth. Woo. I'm going to go to this middle one. Is this one on? Ah, perfect. I'm standing.
All right.
Okay.
First
First performer of the night, it is Trev Jackson. Is there a Trev? Oh, well, look who it is. Hey, I recognize that name. Come on up here, Trev. What do you need?
I got my acoustic.
You got an acoustic? All right, well, he's going to grab his acoustic guitar. I'm going to meander on over here and say hello to my lovely ladies. Oh, they're not on yet? Okay, well. I don't believe they're on yet, no. All right, while we wait for Trev to set up, does Bryce have any questions for the panel?
Sure. Hey, Mia. How'd you end up here tonight? What's your story?
Oh, wait, yes, we need to...
Yeah, that's a problem.
Maybe you can ask me a question. As I'm up here.
What's your story, Bianca?
My story.
Here?
How old am I? What?
How are we here? Why are we here?
Oh, why are we here? Well, I just had this idea one day that I wanted to start a little songwriters open mic, and this kind of evolved into something even greater, so it's a lot of fun, but bringing the community together one song at a time, and that's kind of how this is rolling. It's been really fun every week, too. We've had some real cool characters on stage, and I'm always excited to meet some new faces, so.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about that original you played a minute ago?
Oh, of course, you would like to know, wouldn't you?
Sure would.
Well, I actually, 2 years ago to this time, I played, maybe I'll take these off. I played a show here with my former band, and I just so happened to meet this redhead guy backstage, and it kind of evolved from there. I started writing a song called April on My Mind about a cloudy, blue-eyed boy, and there he is. So dreamy.
Very cute song. We figured out a mic that works right here. We're just gonna pass it back and forth for now.
All right. Oh, you have your own.
All right, Mia, would you like to tell me a little bit about your story? What got you into music? You know, how are you on the stage? What's going on?
Well, I actually work next door at Dan Man's Music School. Been working there. Yes, I know. I've been working there for about a year and a half, almost 2 years now. Love every minute of it. I love teaching kids music, and that's a big passion for why I'm into music. But originally I got into music from musical theater. I have been really into musical theater all my life. My big dream is to be on Broadway and to be a singer-songwriter as well, separately. Not writing Broadway music, but that too. Maybe eventually I'll write my own musical. Never know. But yeah, I love writing my own stuff. I have books and books full of verses and choruses. It's hard to put them all together and create one big song. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, sounds good.
Start whenever. I spend my nights alone. My brain just turns to stone. Not really a lifestyle that I condone. I'm not the guy my friends had known. When nothing seems to line up in time, for every failure I get a dime. I'd be so rich I would like to see just who would it be that would be following me. Nobody approves of our choices, hearing all the doubt from many different voices. They ought to try out one day in our shoes. Not really much worse than being on tragic news. Made it pretty damn clear to you. I guess I'll do whatever it is you wanna do. You keep on running, you won't wait to see. You molded everything that you wanna be.
Oh my gosh. Whoa, Trev. Whoa, I have like some nice delay on that mic. I sound very fancy. That was amazing. Holy smokes. What's the name of that song?
Sorry, I didn't even give no introduction or nothing. I just started playing right
No,
away.
that's the goal. That's the point. Just jump right in.
The song is called Runnin'.
Runnin'?
That's it, yeah.
I felt like I was running. I felt like I was running in that song. So, wait a minute. Where are you from?
I'm from Corona.
You're from Corona? Okay. How long have you been writing for? Been playing for?
I've been playing guitars since I was like 10.
Yeah.
So.
I was gonna ask. Super impressive. Like I've never.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. And then songwriting, since I was like 14. So.
Since you were 14? Oh my gosh, wow. Could we get those panel mics on too? All right, are they on? Test them real quick. They're a little cold. They're a little cold. My poor panelists over here, they're so quiet. But we want to ask you so many great questions. Do you guys have a question for Trev? Do you want to grab mine really quick?
What got you into songwriting? Like started, yeah.
I could think of an artist. I mean,
Yeah,
my
definitely.
favorite band.
Artists, bands, any influences?
My favorite band is Iron Maiden.
Okay,
So.
Got the influence, yeah. Yeah.
But I always grew up like in like skate punk, stuff like that. So, but I like country too. So.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you like Green Day at all?
Yeah.
Okay, I felt like I felt a lot of like Green Day in your voice, like that. You have I'm like, but if he ever needs a replacement, like you're right there. Whoop. Oh, sorry. We're trying to get these mics on. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Trev, you are from Corona. You wrote that song "Running," and Temi, do you have a question for Trev?
Do you like running?
I don't do it all the time, no.
No, I'm not a big runner. I hate running. So what inspired running?
The song lyrics, they're not that deep, but the song is about just, messing around in your 20s and ignoring responsibility, stuff like that.
Yeah, like
so
running responsibility.
Exactly.
There we go. No, I like that.
So.
And I'm assuming that was a looper?
Yeah,
okay.
You might have heard some faults with it, but yeah, I had to get the loop going, so I just wanted to get the rhythm and some of the leads in there.
No, I didn't see you set up the looper. I ran back there to put some batteries in the microphone, and I was like, "How's he doing that?"
Yeah.
It's like he's got 5 hands.
Yeah.
He can play it all. What's your your favorite line from that song?
That's good question.
So that sticks out to you.
Now I'm forgetting my song lyrics all of a sudden. When nothing seems to line up in time.
When nothing seems to line up in time.
Just that. That's like, I think a lot of people relate that things don't happen when you want them to, but you just kind of have to go with the flow,
Yeah, roll with the punches. I love that. I'm double checking. Are those mics on yet? Oh, my poor girls over here. Well, do you have a question for? He does have a question. All right, Jacob has a question.
Are we going to see you at the Shred Off for a punk jam?
Oh, yeah.
I never heard of that.
Halftime. We all jam at halftime.
Tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You want to say we'll do some punk jamming?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so stick around. There's a midway halftime shred off where we compete. Whoever is the best shredder wins. And I feel like you'd have a good chance. But I don't know, up against Jacob, our seasoned drummer.
We'll see.
Oh man. All right. Any more questions from the panel? Any audience questions actually? Anyone in the crowd have a question for Trev? No. Oh, Bryce, right over here we have a question. Will you run in, please? You can yell. What's your question?
How do you recommend slacking off on responsibilities in your 20s?
How do you recommend slacking off in your 20s?
I don't recommend it, but you got it. You have to know what you like. I think by age 20 something, like 23 or something, you should have an idea of what you're gonna do, and then just don't worry about the time, just keep going. Mm-hmm. But I think the 20s are made for you to kind of just explore and mess around. I don't know. Some people are millionaires when they're 23, but I can't explain. I don't know how to do that, so I just do this.
I think that's a really good point, and also I think it's really interesting for songwriters especially. They can play a song even now after like so many years and still like they can feel the same feelings, right? Or like look back and like even have a different perspective on it. But I think it's just really interesting in general.
You're still in your 20s, I think. You're
Barely
23.
hanging on.
I feel like when you're saying you're 23, I'm like, that was like yesterday, right? Like,
Felt like it. No, I'm 29.
like, when was this that you made all these mistakes? Just yesterday. And I'm like, all right, well, Trev, thank you so much. I hope, please stick around for the midway shred off. I'd love to hear some more, like, of your stuff. So please stick around. We're gonna pick our next panelist. You wanna pick the next performer? I keep mixing up the words. It's gonna be the end of me.
I didn't see. Okay.
Don't look it.
Ray.
Ray. Whoa. Oh, he just went to his car? All right, we'll do.
Satya and Ryan.
Satya? Did she just run to the bathroom? Okay. Wow. We're uno más, and we'll pick one more, and then we'll put those names back in.
All right, I'll pick this one. We have Soterios Metropolis. Sorry, I can't read.
Oh yeah! All right, give me that name. Oh, we have names. Put them in the bucket. Woo! All right, we'll give it up for Trev one more time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. You can check out the song on Spotify, by the way.
Thank you. Okay. We're going to get our next Soterios Metropolis. Oh, Soterios. That's a very beautiful. Is that Greek? Oh, Irish. Yeah, it sounds Greek. Metropolis sounds very Greek. I'm like, all right. Well, we're going to bring him on up here. You got a guitar? All right. Thank you so much, Trev. So nice meeting you. All right. You're good. A little crammed right there. I can share. Yeah, we're gonna grab another. Oh yeah, he's got it.
All right, Temi, do we have an active microphone?
You have this microphone.
Okay, Temi, why don't you tell us a little bit about you?
Okay, well, I'm from Canada, and I moved here when I was like around 10. We moved to Newport originally.
First time.
Sorry, I got sidetracked. And I've just always loved music. I started off with ukulele when I was in 4th grade, and then from there, I played my first talent show around like 11, I think, and I did Over the Rainbow, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and I like turned it into my own song. And then from there, I just started songwriting and playing guitar, and I don't know, I love songwriting and everything about it. And what else? Yeah, I live in Capo, and I have a band, and we practice, and we're just always looking for opportunities to like share the music, connect with the community, and yeah.
Well, what's the name of your band?
The Vines.
Like the original House of Pancakes. Yeah.
Any particular vine inspired from?
No, we thought the name sounded cool, honestly.
Well, awesome. You guys got any gigs coming up? How long has this band been a thing?
I think we've been together for maybe like a little over 2 years now, and we're playing July 20th at the Ocean Festival.
Oh, yeah.
It's in Clemente.
All right, we are having some mic issues.
Yeah.
That's just what happens when you do things live. You never know what's going to happen.
It's all live.
It's all live.
Yeah, and alive.
Maybe could we get his guitar up? Are we working on those mics still? Yeah, go ahead and play through again. All right, before we get started, I want to make sure that we have the keys. Are you singing as well, Alyssa?
I'll do a little harmony. Keys
All
are
right.
super hot.
You can turn them a little down if you want there, but I think Okay, all right. Well, I'm excited to get started with you guys. Would you please introduce yourselves as we're working on the sound and everything?
Yes, good evening, everybody. This is our. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got a mermaid in the mic.
Oh, we got a lot of reverb on that mic.
Good evening. My name is Satirius Metropolis. First time here. It's my daughter, Lissa Sophia Metropolis. We have a father and daughter duo. Thank you very much. She's classical trained in music performance, and I'm just street smart, you know. So it makes a nice combination. So we're going to play this one song that I've written. It's called Bad Intentions. I mean, the name says it all. It's a song that everybody has lived, witnessed, partake in their lifetime. And it's just bad behavior, bad intentions. And so I hope you enjoy it.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Fast before you guys start.
I think it's a pretty straightforward beat. Maybe you can.
If you feel like jumping in.
If you feel like it.
Yeah.
It eventually goes to halftime. It'll up to you. So, did you have a question?
Right, we got some drums.
Okay.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and.
I'm tired of shoveling your lies, hiding your disguise, putting up with your bad intentions. Oh, I'm tired of shoveling your lies, hiding your disguise, putting up with your bad intentions. When are you gonna behave? Can't everything go your own way? Oh, time is right. So quit while you're ahead with this bad behavior. Baby, don't you know? Oh, you're putting on a show, a really bad show. Hiding up your lies, hiding your disguise, putting up with your bad intentions. Of your lies, hiding your disguise, putting up with your bad intentions, baby. When are you gonna be saved? All from this lifestyle that you always crave. Oh, 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 time is right. So quit while you're ahead with this bad behavior. Baby, don't you know? Oh, you're putting on a show, a really bad show. Tired of your lies, hiding your disguise, putting up with your bad intentions. Tired of your lies, lying with disguise, putting up with your bad intentions. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You say you wanna change, you got a ways to go now, a ways to go now. You learn from your past mistakes, you got a ways to go now, ways to go now. Baby, quit out here with this bad behavior. Don't you know? Oh, you're putting on a show, a really bad show. Tired of your lies, hiding your disguise, putting up with your bad intentions. Tired of your lies, hiding your disguise, putting up with your bad intentions, yeah. When are you gonna behave? Yeah.
snapping on
Wow.
those mics, maybe? Oh my goodness.
Wow.
So father and daughter? Father and daughter. How long have you guys been playing together?
I don't know, at least 20 years.
20 years?
But
Yeah.
10 years lately, because she moved. I grew up in Chicago. I was originally born in Greece. We were playing. We started original songwriters round that we saw from Nashville in an Irish pub in the suburb of Chicago. So we had a songwriters round. Alyssa was the MC. So we used to play original songs there, and we've been doing it for quite a while. But for 8 years, though, she lived in L.A. and that was Chicago, so
Yeah.
we took
Wow.
an 8-year break, but we got back to it in the last 4 years.
Yeah, I think we really started like when I was just out of college.
Yeah.
But then in 2016 I moved to California, LA. We were separated, so we didn't do too much the last
Mhm.
year.
Yeah.
So we're getting back into it now.
Yeah, but in the
Last
meantime,
year, so
I've been writing a lot.
That's exciting.
By the
Wait,
way,
writes all the time.
that's incredible. I think Jacob has a question over here too.
You went to college for music performance?
I did. I went to school for classical piano, and then I actually went to school for audio engineering too.
Cool. What college is that?
It was St. Xavier University on the south side of Chicago.
Cool.
Yeah. So my name is in the bucket too. So if I get picked later, you can ask me more questions. You can- you
Sweet.
can
Yeah, I
focus
want to
on
ask
my dad.
questions. So you're originally from Greece, you say?
I was born and raised in Greece, and my wife's from the Philippines, and I have 2 beautiful daughters. My other daughter, Christina's got my grandkids, got two little girls. That's the reason why we moved back to Southern California,
Well, yeah.
Chicago, and I'm enjoying the weather.
That's amazing. Well, is the weather nice in Greece too?
Oh, beautiful, beautiful, absolutely. It's
Beautiful.
Mediterranean. It's like California, where it used to be before you started getting cooler temperatures and a lot of rain.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like Mediterranean weather, absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, do you guys have a question as well? Is it?
Yeah.
Are those?
Yeah. What was like? Is this on yet? I didn't tell you. Yes?
Or she just has a very loud voice.
Yes. Yeah, I can project. Or I can use this as well. What was the inspiration for?
It is on. I think you finally got it on.
Okay.
Wait, is it on? we're sorry.
Hello. There we go. That's good enough. What was the inspiration for the lyrics for this song? Like any like personal experiences or just what you've witnessed in life or anything?
If I tell you the story behind it, you won't believe it.
Oh, now I'm curious. Now I want to
You
know.
know, a house we have in the suburb of Chicago has a real long driveway, and back then we used to get a lot of snow. And I keep fit, I shovel it with a certain pattern, you know. If it's not wet, you can do it. So one time I was shoveling, I was so tired. So that's the beginning of the song. I'm tired of shoveling this snow. And that's how the song evolved, you know, seriously. Everything comes to me all at once. I don't sit down and say, I'm going to write this. It's just spontaneous inspiration, I call it. This can testimony for that. The chords, the melody, the lyrics all come at once. It's always been writing like that. And this one just came out of that. The changes, we modified, made it more dynamic to it, a lot of changes to make the song more friendly to listen to. I believe in that a lot. The dynamics is very important with a great melody. To keep you guessing with the next part.
Totally.
So I improved on that more. That's it. But basically, it all came all at once.
You guys have a really
Lovely.
great cohesion. Like I love the piano along with it too. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm a pianist at heart, so I'm like, wow, that's so cool. Like, I love
Yeah.
this. dynamic.
Also, the harmonies, the father and
Thank
daughter
you.
mix is always great. The
like
blood bond.
Nancy and Frank. Frank and
There you
Nancy.
That lick was originally on guitar, and it sounds really amazing on the
Yeah.
piano.
Yeah.
It sounds really great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was
My-
just gonna ask. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, my dad literally he'll like pick up the guitar and just start strumming, and he just writes songs.
That's amazing.
Like I have to be inspired by something or think of something or have a like he just literally picks it up and just does it. He has his voice memos is like broken because it's
That's
just
really
good.
full,
Me
it's
too.
full of
Yeah.
songs, so many songs.
That's
I
true. Oh, go on, please.
I was gonna ask, what does the collaboration process look like when you guys are like? Cause he writes the songs
Well,
and then you add to it, or
I'll tell you briefly, you know, she's classical trained, and when you're classical trained, you build a border around you, you know, and you're like shackled, and that's the problem with, the great musician, my gosh, jazz and all that. So I mentioned to Alyssa, as I write the songs, think of a counter melody behind it with your keyboard. And little by little she did, and she started the process of writing, And one weekend she went away with some of her friends in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin up there. She comes back home, she wrote 3 songs. And I said, wow, at that age, you know, she was writing better than me. So it was a continuous process, and she's written some really good songs, really good songs.
Yeah, so he'll write the song, and then sometimes I'll workshop it a little bit and like maybe change some of the parts around, or say like work on those lyrics, and then think of the counter melodies and things like that. So
that's so much fun. Oh my gosh, my dad's a dentist, so we don't write a lot of songs.
It's like pulling up on tunes, right?
Yeah, he pulled my teeth. That's amazing. I have a quick question. Where are you guys from?
Chicago originally, but we live in Foothill Ranch.
Yeah, I was wondering where you guys.
Yeah,
Foothill right now. Do you guys play anywhere in the area, or like, do you have any shows?
So yeah, we're looking for more places to play his original music out.
Cool.
I'm in an Eric Clapton tribute band called the Dominoes, and we just play at different bars and venues and stuff, and then like restaurants. Yeah.
Eric Clapton. Well,
very talented.
I know there's a lot of people around here who love Eric Clapton, so you got to talk to some of the Stillwater folks, because I'm sure that they'd set you guys up. But that's amazing. So do you guys have any music out as well? Oh.
Yes. So if you go to, well, it's hard to spell his name, but soteriusmetropolis.com and then alyssasophia.com. We have music on there. So,
amazing.
Yeah.
Metropolis is M-E-T-R-O, Metro, P-O-U-L-O-S. That's not the common spell, P-O-U-L-O-S. And Soterius is S-O-T-E-R-I-O-S. Take a listen if you got some time. I appreciate it. Alyssa put not a lot of songs, but you get a sample of our songs on YouTube.
Well, that's amazing. I just want to say thank you both so much for coming over. Give it up one more time for Alyssa and her dad, Soterius Metropolis.
And Stillwater runs deep.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Yeah. Almost famous.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
We're going to unplug them, and we're going to have you guys actually pick the next panelists. Or is there more? Oh, wow. I keep saying panelists. Performance. I just see everybody here as like a panelist, as somebody who is like, could be up here hanging out with my girls, with all of us. Whoop. I think my mic, I'm afraid to pull my mic. Oh yeah. Why don't you guys actually pick the next one? Would you guys want to? All right. Thank you again. All right, I'm shaking it in Temi's hand. Ray. Just Ray. Ray, get up here. It's the second time we called you. Where are you at? We need Ray. We need Ray. Is Ray here? All right. Ray is coming. Okay. Is Ray out there? Is Ray coming? Ray is on his way. So many beautiful faces out there. I'm just like, where? Oh, there he comes. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes again. Oh my gosh. All right. All right, Ray, you have a plug-in?
Ray's got the spotlight now, guys.
Would you tell me, Mia, more about your playhouse?
Ooh, it's on. Yes, thank you. Awesome. Yeah, my playhouse. So for the past 2.5, almost 3 years, I've been performing with the Laguna Playhouse, doing musicals through their production. And I am actually moving to Nashville for college in the fall. And so I'm leaving the Laguna Playhouse, but it's been such a great experience doing like musicals there, performing with everyone, and getting to connect with all this great talent and these amazing artists. So
yeah, and if you guys have ever been to Nashville, you will know, like, the music scene over there is so
crazy, and it's so up and coming too. There's a lot of new. It's not just country anymore. There's so many different styles, and not just music, but like all the arts, and so much business out there, and it's really exciting.
Yeah. I love artist communities.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Are you ready, Ray?
Ray, are you ready to go? Let's hear that guitar.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And maybe, Mark, would you... Also, I just wanted to say hi, Mark. I'm sorry, I forgot to introduce Mark Genio earlier. He's our sound guy. He's on sound. He's figuring it out as we go. I apologize. Maybe turn off like the stage, other mics that aren't working while Ray goes. Just to make it, a little more flowy.
Yeah.
Ooh. I feel like an Austin Powers girl tonight.
Yeah, that's who's forgiving. I like it.
Oh my gosh, wait.
Personality. Exactly. Just little Charlie's Angels.
All right, you ready to go?
All right.
Mic's hot, guitar's hot.
You know, it's fitting. I follow another guy who spent time in Chicago. I too shoveled a lot of that snow.
Oh.
And grew up there and really spent a lot of time in our parish was primarily an Irish parish.
Okay.
We had a Father Dolan and Dollars Dolan we used to call him. But so I did learn Irish music younger, but how do you write Irish music when you're a Chicago Polak?
I wrote an Irish jig and I'm just a California.
Challenges are challenges, so
All right, well, let's hear it.
Yeah.
here we go. Back in the county clerk, where you can smell the dairy air, comes the ballad of Pete and Kate. There's a lesson to be learned in there. Pete was less than ordinary as the way things go. He was short and squat and ugly as the leprechaun's big toe. Kate was a budding lass of every lad's desire. Pleasant, prim, and proper, she set men's hearts afire. All the young men dreamed of how Kate and they could make a nest. The other debutantes agreed Kate deserved the very best. Well, church bells rang out one day, the pastor stood proclaiming, Pete and Kate, husband and wife, knew surprising and disdaining, for Pete was over-married and Kate was underwed. 'Tis a wonderment to all around that the two could share a bed. Yes, Pete was over-married and Kate was underwed. 'Tis a wonderment to all around that the two could share a bed. The suitors cried out foul, the gals thought the news deploring. Married square, the pastor said, go redirect your courting. Pete and Kate, they lived a life, a mismatch with resentment. Yet every spring off sprung a child with regular amazement. For Pete was over-married, Kate was underwed. 'Tis a wonderment to all around that the two could share a bed. The family was blessed with 6, 3 boys, 3 girls, and equal. And as they grew, the lurks would fare their mother, father's sequel. The girls were blessed as Kate, they were pleasing to every beau. And the boys cursed repeat ugly as the leprechaun's big toe. For Pete was over-married and Kate was underwed. 'Tis a wonderment to all around that the two could share a bed. Pete was over-married and Kate was underwed. 'Tis a wonderment to all around that the two could share a bed. When Pete's life ended, he met with his namesake. St. Peter stood confused up there at the pearly gate. The saint put forth the question, Pete, are you headed in the right direction? For you defied a law of life called natural selection. Do tell Pete how you paired to wed such a pretty lass. Well, Pete replied, I had nothing to lose, so I was the very first bloke to ask. And so Pete was over-married, Kate was underwed. 'Tis a wonderment to all around that the two could share a bed. Yes, Pete was over-married to a very, very fine lass. The lesson for you all to learn is, be the very first one to ask. All right, thank you.
Well, that was a hoot and a half. I like that.
So great. Something like that.
I know. I love Irish jigs. I don't even think I'm Irish, but I wrote one too because it's so much. They're so fun.
Yeah, you don't have to be Irish to write the music or have the blues to sing the blues.
That's right. That's right. Just I just love the, I love the vibe. I was up here dancing with you. That was incredible. You said, what was the name of that song again, Ray?
Yes.
It's the Ballad of Pete and Kate.
The Ballad of Pete and Kate. Wow. Well, I'll be darned too. I do like that. I like that one. I like songs that make me kind of bop like this in my seat.
What was the inspiration for the lyrics like in this? Have you like ever like heard of a story or anything that inspired this, or did he create it?
I've got two inspirations. First of all, the chorus was, I was working with a gal and she was describing a couple as being over-married. Okay, and you know, he over-married her or she over-married him or whatever.
Over-married?
Yeah, meaning that, you know, they really don't match up, you know. You know, Pete as ugly as a leprechaun's big toe, Kate the fine lass, you know, so. Then, there's, you know, the other thing is, as you ladies know, plenty of gentlemen might be very afraid to ask you because you're very attractive. They're intimidating. They're intimidated.
Very scary woman. Be afraid.
Yet, all it takes is one guy to ask.
That's true.
Okay. And then, but the real underlining inspiration, we had a guy that was with us in the open mic community here, Lon Milo Duquette. If anybody ever look up Lon Milo and you don't even get to the Duquette, he'll probably pop up. He is a true wordsmith. He wrote several songs where he runs together, he's just a great balladeer, but he works the timing and cadence with the words. He's a master at it. And I tried to write a song like Lon does, and that's the result here.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, Ray? I absolutely adored that song, and I hope you can bring your friend up here next time. What was his name again?
Oh, Lon Milo Duquette. I think he moved to Sacramento, if anybody knows Lon.
All right. Send a postcard.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Dana Point. Ray, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for
We
coming.
appreciate your beautiful song, your beautiful voice. That was so much fun. I definitely love songs that make me dance, so that was just
How
so
often
great.
do we get Irish music up here?
Not
That
often.
was such a treat.
I know, what a treat.
Bring
oh,
all the
right.
genres.
We actually have quite a few submissions in here, so I want to make sure we can get one more before our arts. One more for Arts for All, and then maybe a pen. I'm sorry, so you guys want to pick me? I want to pick this one.
Let's see.
All right.
Steve Mingier. Am I saying last name? Steve
Right
there.
coming in. All right, Steve Mingia. Ooh. Every time I think of the name Steve, I think of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. It's a kid movie. I shouldn't have been, but I just think of that monkey with like Steve, and it just comes to mind. I love that name though. It's a good name. That's a really goofy thought of mine.
I've seen that movie in so many.
I've seen it too many times. My sister watched that every single day for a year.
Gosh.
I love my sister, but it was fun.
Wait, which sister?
Celeste,
I
my
can see
my sweet Celeste. I have a lot of sisters actually. I have a lot of brothers too.
Sounds like a great song title. My Sweet Celeste.
Can you guys still? Yeah. Oh, I have maybe a. Oh, there we go. Mark with the chair. Let's give it for Mark. Thanks, Mark.
Armless chair.
What a man! What a man! What a man! What a mighty good
Perfect.
man.
We need some like hip hop art.
I know.
Just get some like backup dancers, and a whole scene.
Okay. Do you have any questions, Bryce? You look like you're eager to ask something.
No, I was gonna say it's the World Wish Day special today.
World Wish Day?
Yeah, I have some funny Make-A-Wish kid stories written down here. If you guys would like to hear one.
Funny Make-A-Wish kid stories.
Yes.
Are they
there's
friendly?
Some crazy stuff that's happened. Some of them are friendly.
Okay.
I actually.
Well, why don't we get him all set up and we'll want to ask the girls a question?
All right, yeah. Mia.
Yes.
Let's see. What is your end goal with music? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, the year I graduate college. Thank you. That's my biggest goal.
I think so.
My biggest goal to be on Broadway. That is, yes. And I'll have released multiple different songs and currently be writing. And that's where I see myself in 5 years. Hopefully. Maybe signed like a record deal or something. That'd be great.
So
yeah.
we're pursuing music fully.
Oh, pursuing music fully. Yes, I'm going to college for a BFA in musical theater and music minor. So.
Ooh.
Love to hear it.
Yeah. We love college here. My college girls on stage. All right, I think we're ready to go.
All right.
All right, thank you. Great story.
Thank you.
Pursue that dream. You got to do it, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you can ask me the questions later, but
Yeah.
I've been trying to write a country song, and it just hasn't happened. But this, had a verse in my head, and it was talking about the wheels went round and round as I blazed down that dusty road. And I'm like, the cowboy is not blazing down the dusty road, and the wheels aren't going around. So I switched it, and this is called Moonshine Daddy. There's a rumor going around, I'm here to set you straight. What I'm about to tell you just might blow you away. You see, my daddy is a moonshiner. His daddy and his daddy too. Some would say the best south of Baton Rouge. Bring it down a little bit on the, yeah, a little thump, that's all we need. Daddy drives an old Econoline van, disguised it as a TV repair fix-it man. Mama says he spends a lot of night at Joe's Bar and Grill, fixing those TVs, collecting so he could pay his bills. Around here you don't say nothing, boy, if you don't wanna get killed. Pedal to the metal is the only way that he knows. When the sheriff's on your tail and you got to get up and go. You see the wheels go round and round as it blazes down that dusty road. Yeah, moonshine fast, that's the way the story goes. Yeah, he's moonshine fast, and that's the way the story goes. Under the midnight sky, and Daddy got away. Hell-bent for leather, heading south, they say. I ain't seen that van since that day. Somebody said they saw him down in Mexico way. Mama said he'll be back, he's got another load at Uncle Joe. Yeah, he's my moonshine daddy, that's the way the story goes. There's a rumor going around, I'm here to set you straight. you go.
So good.
That was great.
I love that.
That was
You're
great.
a
Thank
real
you.
storyteller. I love that. Like I could totally picture like everything that was going on. I could see myself listening to that, fishing on a river during sunset or maybe on the lake. Just
I love the
hanging
guitar
out.
in there too. So
I know,
country.
guitar.
So
With a little moonshine in your hand. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that I've been trying to write a country song, cowboy song, and my wife and I spent 3 months in South Lake Tahoe last summer, and I sat on the picnic table just.
That's perfect.
I love it. So, ooh.
And I couldn't get any words that cowboyed up, and so
How it all starts.
I just pulled from a story. My uncle used to make moonshine, and so I took that and I said instead of it being my uncle, it was my daddy, and he drives an old Econoline van. So
Love
yeah,
that.
just
Love
it just came to me pretty quickly within probably 15, 20 minutes after I got the riff down. So once I figured that out, it just rolled. So
Yeah.
So,
That was
what
so
genre
good.
do you typically write in if it's not?
a bluesy, country, grungy things.
Very cool.
Love it. Yeah.
And Steve, do you play anywhere in the area that we could find you?
This Thursday, I'll be at the Rib Joint for a little 40-minute session, about 7:30, just down the street here. I've played at the Brew House in San Juan Capistrano, the little place there. We're also starting a singer-songwriter last Friday of every month for May, June, and July at the Brew House, and we'll have a house band as well. So I'm not sure how we're working out the details, but I'm part of that and organizing that with a few other gentlemen to get things so we can get a bunch of singer-songwriters out doing our thing.
Really exciting.
Thank you for sharing that, Steve.
Yeah, there's a lot of us out there, and more opportunities for songwriters, the better. Like, that's what we're here. That's what we're doing at apparently the Brew House soon, too. So I'm really excited to see that.
Yeah, so then we're up and taking off to Tahoe at the end of May. So I'll be writing and doing my thing up there for a few months as well. So
Awesome.
So exciting.
traveling.
Well, Steve, thank you
for sharing.
so much. Thank you for sharing.
That was awesome.
I love that song.
Steve.
Please give it up for Steve one more time.
Yes.
Thank you, Steve.
That was amazing. Fantastic song.
Thank you.
We are going to move on to the Arts for All
Halftime show.
halftime show.
All right, I'm glad I
So-
could get it in just before the half.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right before the half. Woo,
All right, I'm gonna pull.
I'm going to introduce Bryce Hansen to the stage. He's
right.
our CEO for Arts for All. So.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you
Aiden,
so
would you
much,
like to
Steve.
crank the shred guitar sound effect because it is time for the shred off.
I was not prepared for that.
Thank you, Steve.
All right, for all of you who are new here, the shred off is a fun yet deadly game. So I called to the crowd for the best shredders out there. They compete against my drummer Jacob, who will start us off with the shred in 1 second. The audience decides who is the best shredder. We will call you up one at a time. If you want to participate, just raise your hand and we'll get you up here. You could shred on either keys, guitar, ukulele, bass, voice, tell some jokes, whatever. Just shred. That being said, Jacob, give us a shred. That's why we pay him the big bucks.
That was crazy.
That was an insane shred, Jacob. Okay, but we need some challengers out there.
How can we compete?
Guitar player, pianos, keys, something. Who wants to hop up on stage and give us a shred? Come on, I know you're out there. Don't be shy. A little bit, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, get up here. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right, we have a challenger.
Nice. What's your name? David.
David coming to the stage.
David the Shredder. Alrighty.
A lot of distortion. Okay.
Ooh.
Mark, would you
Got
mind
a few
helping
over
us
there.
out?
You can check them out.
A lot of distortion, he says.
Yeah.
I like his hat.
Yeah.
That's a cool
That's
hat.
a solid hat for sure.
What's his name?
David.
David. David with the cool hat.
I like the guitar. It's a cool color.
I think it's really close enough.
No, we're doing good. Okay, so Temi.
Really pretty guitar.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe we're ready.
It's very
Never
twi-
mind. I was just joking.
Not quite ready. It needs to get as much distortion as possible.
Distort that thing.
Nope.
Gotta get the pedal board. We were just talking about this.
It's off. This is my mouth one.
I've never done this before, and I'm dressed like a cowboy, so here we go.
guys, incredible. Do we have any challengers? Anyone else who wants to hop up on stage and try to out-shred? Anyone out there? Huh? First guitar player? Oh.
Trev. They want Trev to come
Get
back.
up here, Trevor. We have a challenger. We are calling you to the stage.
Wow, that was so fun. All I want to do is dance. I just got into music because I like to dance. That's literally it. I'm like, okay, well, it's the only way how am I gonna keep dancing my whole life? I'm like, I gotta learn how to play it, you know?
Gotta get the 1 and 2 and 3.
Me hop up on keys? Acoustic? Oh, he's driving, okay.
Oh yeah, we're grabbing the acoustic.
Just
changing the vibe.
David, you want to hop back on the electric? All right. We got one more shred for you guys.
Wait,
Anyone
but
else?
I loved Alyssa's piano playing.
Yeah, Alyssa was incredible. Anyone want to hop on keys or bass?
Keys
or bass? Bass player out there, John?
Anybody? All right. I guess I'll hop on keys. Mark, bass.
All right, sound guy's gonna be on bass.
I kind of want to hear like electric guitar and acoustic right now. I'm kind of feeling that. Are these glasses too big for my head?
Yes.
Have you guys ever seen the Willy Wonka movie? That's what I feel like you like.
Oh yeah, that's definitely it.
When they're all up on like the
big glasses
little
and everything.
when they're like
you're just
walking
a little
on
Oompa
the
Loompa.
stage. That's what I feel like the Loompa Loompa right now. It's a good feeling.
Right.
Also, the actor who did all of those Oompa Loompas, he is like the most underrated actor of all time. He did like 1,000 Oompa Loompas for
What about the guy
movie.
What about the guy who's the Minions?
Who
voices the Minions?
The voices the Minions. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. He's pretty great too.
Oh, are you
But
guys'
the
mics
next
on?
ones-
Oh my goodness.
Mine is on.
I want to ask more questions to Temi. Temi's a songwriter here as well, so they might be playing some original. She might be playing some original music tonight. Temi, what is the newest single that you're going to be releasing?
Right now, actually, we're recording my song Bittersweet at T Street Zoo. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's a local studio, and we're recording it right now, and I'm going to be playing it tonight for you guys, so it's exciting.
Yeah. I'm excited to hear that one. Okay. Well, we got one more jam, and then I think we're going to pull up one of our panelists afterwards, so. It is a jam. Arts for all jam. Oh. Can we do a bossa nova jam? All right, Bryce, do you have any questions?
I'm sure. I think I
Para
got
mí, para
a
ti,
Make-A-Wish story or two.
A Make-A-Wish story as they tune their guitars?
Yes. All right. So, one of the very first Make-A-Wish kids, the kid who wished to be a villain
A villain?
and almost got arrested.
Oh my goodness, I never thought of that.
Yeah. So a Make-A-Wish kid wanted to be a supervillain instead of a superhero. Volunteers staged an entire day of fake heist and battles with fake superheroes. Police weren't told about the event, so real officers showed up responding to reports of masked criminals stealing cars. They almost arrested one of the adult volunteers dressed as henchmen. The whole thing got sorted out. Barely.
Oh, that's so fun.
I know, right? It's like, I want to be a supervillain, I want to destroy a city. There's actually like 8 different kids who said that they wanted to be a villain and destroy a city.
Wow. All right, is this jam ready? Is the jam on? I guess. Let's do it!
Jacob. We must decide the winner now, though.
What?
All right.
I don't know how you could decide a winner. They're so great.
Yeah. No, they were pretty good, but one has to be better. Now we must decide.
All right.
Okay. Trevor on acoustic guitar with the sweet looper pedal. Do we think Trevor won the shred off? All right, David all the way over here with the sweet hat. Sweet hat gets a few extra points, remember that. So, do we think David won the shred off? Okay, that was pretty close. We have to decide between these two because I'm not giving it to Jacob again. He doesn't get to win the shred off anymore. You get to start it.
No more houses
all right.
for you.
So, one more time. Do we think Trevor won the shred off? Do we think David won the shred off? I think two girls over there for you. I'm not going to lie. That was really loud. All right. We'll give out 2 hats today, even though he's already got a sweet hat. Unless you would like a shirt. A hat or a shirt, both of them will call it a tie. Thank you so much, guys. That concludes the shred off.
All right. Thank you, Bryce. That was fantastic. Well, in the meantime, while they get their hats and all that fun stuff, we're going to grab another name. I didn't realize how scrunched we were on here. Oh, wait a minute. We're not going to grab a name. We're going to introduce...
All right, David, what's your favorite color?
Wait, we have a... Oh, we have colors? All right.
Black, red, blue. How about pink? Okay, here we go.
All right. Well, as they get set up, we're going to be introducing a very special guest.
Black shirt. Right
next to me, Temi Krovblit. She's going to be playing an
Okay,
original
where did,
song.
Trevor
a panelist here. All right. He's in the back. But Bryce, I'm going to be introducing our very next performer, Temi Krovblit. She's going to be performing an original song. She's also a fantastic dance teacher and just an incredible songwriter and human being in general. She got me through a Taylor Swift concert last summer. So our Taylor Swift vocal camp, not concert. We love Taylor Swift. Just lots of kiddos here at Dan Man's love Taylor Swift. So we were teaching a Taylor Swift vocal camp. We made some shirts. I got the shirts and they were this big. So she had to go buy some real t-shirts to tie-dye. So that was life-saving. Oh, right. Let's see.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
Temi
we'll
gets
grab
all
that.
set up on guitar. We're going to do the ask you for money portion of the night. Okay, so as Bianca said earlier, we're raising funds for Arts for All, where we provide music lessons to kids in need. This whole event is, put on by Arts for All, our supporters, and everything. We appreciate you all for showing up, and there's no pressure in donating. But we do have a quota for tonight. And to find out that quota, we need to see if we made our quota out last week. So, Mia, please open up that envelope and read to everyone what it says in there. Did we raise $150 last week?
Yes, we did.
Show everyone.
Yes.
So we raised $150 last week. So this
Thank
week
you.
we're bumping it up by $50 whole. So this week our goal is to raise $200. And if we do not raise that, it is okay. The kids, they'll go back to playing with sticks and rocks and stuff. They don't need music. They don't even like. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of fun and everything. So if you would like to make a donation, we have a donation bucket here. There's also pamphlets spread out everywhere. There's QR codes linking to the Venmo, Zelle, whatever. We appreciate you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bryce. To everyone who helped contribute to the quota last week.
Yes. Please do. Oh, thank you so much, you guys. Yes, please contribute. It's such a wonder. It's such a joy. I teach music next door with these lovely teachers as well, and being able to teach students who typically wouldn't be able to make their way in because
Thank you
they
so
can't
much,
afford
guys.
lessons
We truly
is
appreciate it.
a great cause. There's a lot of kids who love music, and we all want to spread that joy. We want to spread that love, and this is what tonight's all about. So, please.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, Temi's getting all set up. I'm so excited to hear her original song. We have songwriters on the panel. We have songwriters in the crowd. We have songwriters up and down, left and right. It's a good
The
time.
world is full of songwriters.
The world is full of,
Everywhere you turn.
really looking around, there are a lot of talented people in Dana Point. I just want to give it up for all of you guys in South County who came out here. Like, that's incredible. That's you guys writing these songs. So it's really
So
a joy.
exciting, yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Are you tuning?
Yeah, sorry guys.
If I had one wish, it would be that all of the songwriters could come together and just do a big jam. And that's what tonight is like.
Yeah.
On Make-A-Wish Day, National Wish Day.
Speaking of Make-A-Wish Day, you know how I talked about the kid who wanted to be a villain?
Yeah?
So a few months after that, for the next Make-A-Wish kid, the kid heard about it, and he wanted to avenge the city that got burnt down by the villain kid, quote unquote.
Who is himself?
Yes, so he called himself Bat Kid, and it was the wish that got too big. Bat Kid, Miles Scott, became a national phenomenon in 2023. San Francisco was transformed into Gotham City for the entire day. Thousands of volunteers, the mayor, police, and the Giants and even President Obama got involved. It was beautiful, but the sheer cost was nearly over $100,000, triggering criticism about whether too much money was spent on the child's wish. But I mean, I think that's pretty rad. I mean, you got to be Bat Kid for a day.
That's an amazing wish to come true. I love
that.
that.
They were able to even do that for the kid, and he was able to experience that is really crazy.
No, in love with that. All right, are we ready, Temi?
I'm ready.
She is
so
ready.
excited.
I'm so excited too. This is my first time actually seeing you perform, so I'm very excited.
All right. So, like I said, this is my original Bittersweet, and we're recording it right now. So, yeah, this is like my second time playing it live, I think. So,
Woo!
yeah. And it's kind of like more on the folky side, I think. So, yeah. Okay, here goes.
Balance is off, now the tables are spinning. Dion's hands doesn't look like we're winning. My eyes are finally open, but it seems so hazy. Everything's a lot, feels like I'm suffocating. Suffocating. Suffocating on the bittersweet. Blowing smoke at the rearview window. White light shining through, but you don't see signals. Stay in the dark and stay afraid of love. Stay in his arms until I'm suffocating. Suffocating, suffocating on the bittersweet. Take your time in the dark. You'll never know where the light is. You'll never know where the light is. Suffocating on the bittersweet.
Thank you.
Temi.
Thank you.
All right, that was fantastic.
Beautiful.
Temi, could you please say the name of that song and where we will be able to find that?
That's gonna be Bittersweet, and it's not released yet, but it will be on my Spotify, just like my name, Temi in all caps.
I love it, Temi. Well, thank you so much. We're going to move on to our next person, too, because we want to make sure. We actually have quite a few names here. I want to make sure we can get through everyone. So, Temi. Oh, yeah. Can we? You're ready? You're good to go. All right. I'm going to pick this next one. Okay. Oh, my gosh. I need help. I'm like, I couldn't get the bucket out of my... Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm not looking. Okay. Yay, I'm so excited. This is Satya and Ryan. I know this name, very special. Oh my goodness.
Who is Satya?
Sati is one of my fantastic students that I've been working with for over a year or so now. And please, yes, warm introduction to the stage. Come on up here, you guys. All right. I am so excited. We've been working on a lot of original songs together, and I don't know which one she's playing tonight, but I'm looking forward to hearing it. So, okay, she's getting all warmed up, ready to go. She got her blue guitar and...
Yeah, it is Make-A-Wish Day, but it is also National Shrimp Scampi Day, if you guys didn't know that.
It's also International Dance Day.
I was getting to that, yes. Temi, would you like to tell us your 15 fun facts about National Shrimp Scampi Day?
Sorry, what was that?
Yeah, can you tell us 15 fun facts about National Shrimp Scampi Day? We prepared for this, remember?
No, I
You said you were really excited. No, you don't have any facts? National Shrimp Scampi Day?
I know. I have a fact.
Okay.
Shrimp and scampi both start with S.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. The name's redundancy. Fact number one.
Okay.
The term shrimp scampi is actually a bit of a I don't know how to pronounce that. In Italian, scampi refers to a type of small lobster known as langoustine. When Italian immigrants in America substituted shrimp for scampi due to availability, the dish became known as shrimp scampi, which essentially translates to shrimp. So you guys all learned something today.
Whoa.
Shrimp.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Let's
Never
see.
knew that. Learn something new every day.
Learning is
In
fun.
a legendary tale from Red Lobster's endless shrimp promotion, two determined diners reportedly consumed 600 shrimp each over an 8-hour period. Their epic feast ended with a less than pleasant aftermath, leaving a lasting impression on the restaurant staff and fellow patrons.
Wow. What a story.
Thanks, Jacob. All right. Hey, can you not do that?
We try, you know. Can you guys hear me?
Oh,
out
it
there?
is actually National Zipper Day as well.
This is your fault, Jacob. Oh. Well, it wouldn't be a show if we don't blow out your eardrums a little, you know?
Exactly. If we didn't have a little technical difficulties.
We're trying, guys.
It's live music.
Oh,
It's gonna happen.
Turn this one off.
Hello, testing. So Mia, did you know it's actually National Zipper Day as well?
National what day?
Zipper, like you know,
Zipper
little,
day.
like a zipper, like
Why do
on
we
a
have
coat.
a day for that?
I know. Why do we have a day for that, Bryce?
Because there was a
for you.
bizarre TikTok trend many years ago in 2024.
Very interesting.
Teenagers began stealing zipper pulls from Nike Elite backpacks, reselling them online for up to $40 each. The fad led to widespread frustration among students and parents, with schools issuing warnings and some students resorting to securing their backpacks with double knots or even bike locks. Because
Well, good thing we have more zippers now.
yeah, don't you love TikTok?
Yeah.
I've seen so many trends where it's like, yeah, let's just steal stuff. It's like,
Wow,
let's
that's
commit
crazy.
crimes and post it on the internet. That sounds
Yeah,
like a good
no.
idea.
No thanks. Not a good idea, folks.
Ryan, and I'm gonna be playing my original enemy.
Ooh. Very
Woo!
exciting.
She's playing an original song.
Another father-daughter duo.
You can run, but you can hide, even from that beast inside. This and that'll jump on out, run like a water spout. Bet I'll catch a little bit, it'll sip right off your lip. Questioning all your dreams, nothing's ever as it seems. Head to toe, you're turning green. Are you getting what I mean? I hear voices telling me envy is your enemy. Do you understand me? Eat these words like candy. You grit your teeth at me, but I don't care. Envy is your enemy. Why would you say that? Talking about this and that. You can say what you want. You expect your words to haunt. Your words don't hurt me. You're just talking jealousy. Every day you say that, but you're acting like a brat. You say that you are my friend, but this is coming to an end. I hear voices telling me jealousy's your enemy. Do you understand me? Eat these words like candy. You grit your teeth at me, but I don't care. Envy's your enemy. Do you
you a few questions. How old are you?
12.
12 years old. It's writing songs.
That's insane. And performing them as well. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Writing and performing.
What was that one called again?
That song was called Enemy.
Enemy, and I think I've heard that song before. I think we played that one a few times. That one's so great. And would you introduce your dad as well?
Yes, this is my dad, Ryan.
Yes. Every week I get the awesome opportunity to work with this lovely young lady, and she just blows me away all the time. Just blows me out of the water with all the new songs she writes. She is just an avid writer, and I believe like a true entrepreneur in songwriting. So, do any of my other panelists have questions for Sati, though?
How long have you been writing music and performing too?
I think I've been writing since I've been 8, right? 8 maybe? And then maybe performing for like 2 or 3 years.
That's awesome. Well, it sounded really great.
Yeah, very catchy too.
Thank you.
That's always a good.
I hope it wasn't inspired by any real enemies, but I have to ask. What was the inspiration?
Yeah, I had a kind of not a good experience with a friend, and I wrote about it.
Sorry, but it does make for a good song. Glad you worked through it. Yeah.
That's the best part about being a songwriter is that you can express yourself and enjoy, the highs and the lows and just let it all go. So I really enjoyed that song. Sati, that was Enemy.
Great job.
Thank you
for sharing
so
with
much
us. Thank you for sharing.
coming up. Yes, please give it up for them one more. What? Oh, do I have a feather in my hair? Oh.
Yes,
I like it
a
there.
little touch.
It was intentional.
All right, my
Awesome
girls,
job.
Mia and Temi are gonna pick another panelist up here.
Performer.
Performer.
Elisa Sophia.
Huh?
Elisa
Sophia.
I like that name. It's very pretty.
Elisa. Oh, Elisa. We know Elisa Sophia. All right. Well, let's reintroduce Elisa back up to the stage. Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. Bum-ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum. It's really scrunched up here today.
Thank you.
You got it.
Whoop. Woo.
So not
All right,
only is it
Alyssa.
National Shrimp Scampi Day, National Make-A-Wish Day, and National Zipper Day. Zipper Day is a big one, I know. It's actually National Peace Rose Day as well. And there's 3 more that I'm going to get to.
Peace Rose?
Peace Rose Day, yes.
Is that, what is that?
What is that? A type of rose?
No, Bryce, I feel like you're making these up at some point.
Hey, don't out me right now, Temi.
All right. Alyssa's getting all set up. Wow, I'm just so impressed with all the talent that's come up here. Every week.
So many people, too, show up, which is so awesome. And all of them are ready to perform, which is exciting.
Yeah, well, Alyssa looks like she's ready to go.
Yeah,
ready.
Get started.
Close away.
Let's see if I remember my song after those tacos.
What's it called?
Oh, yes. Please enjoy some tacos, guys.
Yes, it's delicious. It's called From the Valley.
Ooh. All right. Want to test those keys? Make sure they're.
Ooh. That's hot. That's good. It's good. I can hear it. Leave it.
There I was in the valley, many tears did I shed, many hurts and fears surrounded me, and my soul left for dead. So I cried to you from the valley, and you listened to my voice. You came to me and you saved me, and you gave me great joy. the mountain of life. You guided me to know the purpose and see the beauty in the cruel valley. There on the mountain, my soul was brought to the place where you, Jesus, suffered and carried the cross. You brought me healing, and in my soul you put hope. Today I come to thank you and to serve you, my Lord. You lifted me up, you helped me to climb the mountain of life. You guided me to know the purpose and see the beauty in the cruel valley. You brought me healing, and in my soul you put hope. Today I come to thank you and to serve you, my Lord. You lifted me up, you helped me to climb the mountain of life. You guided me to know the purpose and see the beauty in the cruel valley.
Thank you so much.
That was so beautiful.
That was so fun to play in this space, and thank you for listening.
Your range was insane.
Amazing.
I just adore, like, every time I see someone sit in that piano bench, I'm just like, I can't wait. And I'm so glad you come up here. Who are some of your influences?
Oh gosh, growing up, I actually really liked like alternative rock, like high school,
cool.
but I don't write like that. And then I got into like Nora Jones and Diana Krall and just kind of the more softer singer-songwritery
Are you
stuff.
into like Bonnie Raitt, Carole King?
I like
or-
Carole King.
Carole King.
Yeah.
Do you like Joni Mitchell?
Yes, Joni Mitchell.
Linda Ronstadt.
Yeah, they're great.
I just I feel all these like vibes infused. Nora Jones, adore
Yeah, Nora Jones.
Nora
I love
Jones.
Alicia Keys. All
Oh.
that. Yeah, so that's great.
You have just a beautiful voice.
Thank
And,
you.
like, I just I could listen to that for a few more hours. I'm just like,
Your dad mentioned you were classically trained. Where
Yeah.
was your training at?
So my mom was my first teacher, and then I had a teacher in junior high, a teacher in high school, and then I went to college at St. Xavier University in Chicago, and I studied classical piano there, and then just was self-taught after that. Voice, I'm mostly self-taught, and then I worked like all in music for many years, and I also lead worship. This was a faith song, obviously, so Christian, and yeah. It's fun.
it's beautiful.
awesome.
I
Good
thought
song.
Nora Jones wrote that song for a second. I was like, wow, I can't believe this is an original song on Taco Tuesday. I'm like, yay.
I loved where it's like the starting setting. Like I could totally easily picture where you were at. Like it was just really beautiful. And then when I was writing down to mention that, when you hit that like super bluesy note, I'm like, whoa.
the
we
beauty.
all-
When
yeah,
you
we
hit that,
all,
like,
looked
you're
at each
like,
other like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She knew how to pull it up. She pulled it up.
So I can't take full credit for this song. So there is a poet. Her name is Mahala S. Hagstrom, and she wrote 2 books of poetry in Romanian, and then she translated it to English. And back in the day, we had a partnership, and so I took some of her poems and extracted some of the words to create a few songs. So if you were to read the poem, it's not like exactly word for word. There's a lot of words in it and a lot more length.
Yeah.
But I like read the whole thing and then I took out parts.
Yeah.
I don't know if one of the verses I wrote completely by myself. I don't remember, so long ago. But yes, but so all the music, like the melody, all that, like I wrote.
Well, everything comes from something, especially in like literature and everything. So I think that's great.
Yeah, it was so beautiful. Well,
Yeah, so you said you've been playing for 20 years?
More.
More? How long you been playing for?
Oh gosh.
You don't
I
have to
know.
answer.
Officially, I started when I was 5. I'm 43, so
Whoa,
I'm a lot older than most of you.
No way.
Yeah, I told my age. So yeah, I've been playing for a long time, and I worked all in music before, and then I was in full-time ministry, and then like literally the last 2 years I moved to Orange County and trying to get back into music more. So I haven't written in a long time. I need to. I've been at a very big standstill and just like need to sit and play.
Absolutely.
And,
well, as someone who's been playing for as long as you have, and pursuing music and doing your thing, do you have any advice for anyone out there just starting out? Anything that helps them get over the bump? Something that they should do, shouldn't do?
Yeah, don't overthink and don't compare yourself, because those are two things that like
I
really
agree.
made me stop. Because
Totally.
when I was in college, like YouTube came out, and I was like, "What is this? Who is this 5-year-old that can play better than me?" And the comparison will steal your joy and will like make you think lesser. And that's literally what it did to me. Even though I had all this training and talent and all this stuff, so it's like, yeah, just focus in, recognize what you can do, keep getting better at it, and just keep growing. And like, who cares?
Use that as inspiration for your material. Use it as inspiration for your material.
Yeah, to motivate.
Use
And
that
nowadays,
comparison.
anything goes. Back in the day, you had to fit in like a little box, but now everything's like super open and free, and you do whatever you want, and your listeners will find you. So
Awesome. Great
Yeah.
answer. We love to hear it. So we got a few more in the bucket?
We do have a
All
few
right.
more. Well, thank you so much,
You're
Alyssa.
welcome.
Thank you.
I want to
Also,
hear more.
if you want to see, I do worship at Oceans Church
Oceans
in Irvine,
Church,
so come to Oceans. And
okay.
we're doing a huge baptism on Saturday in Huntington Beach, like thousands of people
exciting.
getting baptized. So
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much, Alyssa.
Exciting.
Give
One
it
more
up
time for Alyssa, everybody.
Fantastic. All right, we have.
Nice.
All right.
Another draw.
Drum roll. You want to pick it, guys?
Got it. Sure. All right. David DiMaria.
David
David
DiMaria.
I saw you
Yeah.
react as I read this.
That name never gets old. I like saying it.
David
David
DiMaria.
That's a good one.
DiMaria.
Have we asked yet if that's his actual name or a performer name?
Ooh, yeah, I do want to know if that is a real
Okay,
name.
we'll save it.
We'll
Don't
I
don't
think
tell
it
him.
is his real name, actually. Okay, wow. What an incredible turnout this has been. How much fun. I'm so happy
I'm so
that.
glad to be here.
I know.
And to be able to see all of this. It's been such a great night.
Hi, David.
Hello.
Welcome
Hello.
back. Good seeing you. Are you taking a seat? Pull that chair up. You know the drill. David and I go way back. We've been doing open mics for a while. And I met him at a writer's round. I think our friend here, Soterios, was talking about writers' rounds in Chicago. They have writers' rounds all over America now, which is really cool. And we love just uplifting all songwriters in all places that they could perform, because it's a tough world out there. So
It really is.
this is like our giving back to songwriters. I'm like, let's do something for the writers, And I'm so grateful for Stillwater for permitting this, like
Yes.
letting us do that. Not even permitting, it's just like being champions of songwriting. So
Yeah.
just give it up for Dana Point, man.
Thank
This
you.
is where
Let's
music.
go Stillwater.
This is where we fall in love with music.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you ready, David?
All right. It's ready.
Take this all away.
I know a place on a heavenly beach with sky-high homes and a gatekeeper you reach. When summer is full swing, I race down the stairs to find the best spot where we roast in our chairs. You are the God of my abundance. One day I'll buy my mark. A house in Three Arch Bay. A house in Three Arch Bay. Some people say it's all one big pop dream. They say what they will, nothing is as it seems. Bending down heaven on OC's beach coast, my ma's the one that deserves it the most. One day I'll buy my mom a house in Three Arch Bay, a house in Three Arch Bay. You are the God of my abundance. One day I'll buy my mom a house in Three Arch Bay, a house in Three Arch Bay. I know a place on a heavenly beach.
That was fantastic.
That was so
Wow.
I didn't even.
David, that's
Love
amazing.
the
What's the
guitar
name of that
also.
song again?
Three Arch Bay. Three Arch Bay.
Is
That's
it
so
released
cool.
on anything?
Hmm?
Do you have it released? Is it out?
No, it's fairly new. I wrote it last December.
Well, I'd love to be able to
Ooh.
listen to it. You should release
Yeah.
it.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Definitely. Do you have a place where we can listen to your music?
Yes, I've released music on Spotify and all the different platforms that you know of. I released a single. This isn't the one, but I plan on releasing this one at some point. The song's about my mom, so.
I love
Very
it.
nice.
Buy my
Beautiful.
mom a house in Three Arch Bay.
I love
that,
hearing
yeah.
all these. Okay, I know this is like kind of like I feel like uncultured, but where is Three Arched Bay?
Three Arch Bay.
South
It's on
Laguna.
the way,
It's
yeah.
on the border
Okay.
of
I just
Bay.
moved here like a year ago. I don't know my history here very well. I'm a nomad, so I travel a lot. But I've heard of that. I thought I'm like I would know that place.
Go check it out. Yeah, it's really pretty down there.
I've probably been there. I just didn't. I haven't
Probably.
known.
There's a ton of beaches.
So beautiful, David. Well, we have enough. Do we have another question for David?
Is that your actual name, David DiMaria?
Yes.
It's a good one. I like that. It's super fun to say, David
It
DiMaria.
is. I always enjoy saying it. And this time we didn't pick you first. Every time David comes, he ends up getting picked first for reason. It's
I
like
was wondering if I was going to be last.
he's lucky. Well, we were very close. We do have a couple more people that I want to try to squeeze in. But David, thank you again for coming up here.
Thank you so much, David.
Singing your song.
Thank you.
You can find
Thanks,
your
Sharon.
videos on Taco Tuesday's YouTube page. We're live streaming all of this, and I hope it helps you on your path. And I'm so excited.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
All right, so we got
Who's
one.
next?
Oh, we have another submission? Okay. Another name? All right, throw them in.
Perhaps.
The odds are ever in your favor. I feel like the Hunger Games right now.
Exactly.
You guys ever read that book? Okay. There's a chance. All right, I'm going to have you guys pick up. Who's picking? Who's picking? Temi, Mia.
Ellie Arthur?
Ellie Arthur. Ellie's coming up on stage. Hello. Oh my goodness. Hi, Ellie. Well, welcome up.
This does not seem like your first time.
Glad to see you too. I know. Well, do you need a guitar or anything?
Sure,
yeah. Well, there's guitars
Sure,
right
why
over
not?
there. We have whichever.
I guess, yeah.
Sure.
Choose your weapon.
Yeah. I'm gonna say something that's really cool right now because I feel very awesome. So I have written a lot of songs, but I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna write one on the spot because when I do that, they're really awesome and they like are so fruitful and they like just make me
That's
happy.
awesome.
So I'm gonna do that today for you.
So we're freestyling right now.
Yeah.
Freestyling.
All
Well,
right.
that's
I think
gonna
this
be
is our
exciting.
first
I can't
freestyle on
wait.
Taco
I might
Tuesday.
add a little bit of something from the past that I thought about, but I haven't put in a song yet.
All right.
Okay. So excited.
Sounds really cool,
Getting you on a
Ellie.
roll too.
Okay.
Haven't
well,
seen this before. I'm so
I'm
excited.
Okay. I need to have the look right now.
do you need a pick or anything?
Yeah,
Guitar pick? Okay, I got my
Why
little
not?
Little
my
heart
little
box.
love pick. All right.
I love
So
that. So cute. She came prepared.
Live.
All right. Here we go. Okay. Oh yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll use the chord I used today with the kids that I work with.
Okay, I love it. Well, let's hear it. Let's go for Ellie.
Thanks,
Woo,
guys.
woo.
Okay. I dreamed about you for a long time before. There we go. And when I got to be with you for that year, it changed my life. Now I am sitting here thinking, where could you be? But it's gonna be okay, 'cause I know God's got my life and it's gonna be great. I'm gonna go a cappella. Here we go.
Alright.
I might do a little bit of this, but here we go. And I know that you're my heart, you're part of my heart, and I feel you every day. When I go to the water, I feel your embrace. Everything's gonna be okay. Ooh, everything is gonna be okay. I gotta remember that when I'm sitting in my car, like, where'd you go? And now I'm doing great. I have a good life. I'm having fun with my friends and family. I'm going to new cities, meeting new people, and making life full as this can be. But I'm going back to what I said before. I think about you when I go to the beach, when I put my feet in the water, feel complete, and I can't wait for the next time I can either hold your hand or just be in your embrace. Enough with that other girl trying to get in my face. just for the future of good moments in Orange County and Laguna Beach and other places that makes my heart shine.
Wow. Your voice
Thank
is so
you
amazing.
for letting me be here and having this be something.
That was really cool.
was really
Never had
cool.
anyone come up here and just write a song as they're on stage. So
Yeah,
I
that
love
was
that.
really
Ellie,
awesome.
you're a wave maker up here. I didn't know you had such a voice. My
I
goodness.
know.
That
So
was
great.
amazing.
I absolutely adore your voice.
You guys are making me so happy.
Oh, it's so
And
nice
what's-
seeing you.
What really made me really excited is if this what you could do on the spot. Imagine what you could do
That's
with
what I was
writing
thinking.
it,
Yeah.
writing a song over time and everything. Like there's so much potential.
I have a lot of them and I will send it to you. And
Yeah.
I'll work on them.
Come back next week.
I will work on them so you can hear the ones that I made before.
Oh, give it up for Ellie.
Come back. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Ellie.
We just have, thank you. We have another person in here I want to pick, and then we want to, I think we have 2 more people lined up. So let's see. I hope this fella's still out here. Is David Jr. still out there? David, that's right. David, get up here. Come on, give him a good drum roll. David! We have David DiMaria, now we have David Jr., now we have David Sr., and David, David.
My dad's
David,
name is
oh, this is
David,
the guy
and
with the
he's
cool hat. Oh my gosh,
yes.
we got here. All right, David's gonna play a song for us. He's gonna be our last pick of the night, and then we're gonna have. Oh well, you can grab
Okay.
one of our
Use
guitars
that
if
one,
you're
yeah.
feeling it, or if you'd like yours. But yeah. Wow, all right, and then we're going to end with a very special performance from one of our fantastic panelists. But, all right, I'm so excited. We heard David jam earlier, and
That was pretty cool.
he was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Excited to see what's coming up.
I was
like
a bit
the hat.
And we're doing
intimidated. I think
acoustic
that
now.
hat made me pretty intimidated.
And we're doing acoustic now too. so
Acoustic?
a little different vibe.
There
Got
you
to
go.
hear both instruments. Exciting.
All right, so we're on National Peace Rose Day. You guys asked me
Rose.
what Peace
What
Rose
is a
Day
Peace
was.
Rose?
Well, I'm going to tell you.
Yes.
Yeah, what's Peace
Smuggled to
Rose?
safety below the Nazi invasion. In 1939, anticipating the impending Nazi invasion of France, French
Oh my God.
horticulturist, I don't know that word, I'm illiterate, Francis Milandi took extraordinary measures to protect his prized rose hybrid.
Bryce.
He sent cuttings.
You are have
Get
been
gogged,
gonged,
man.
yeah.
No, so we're falling
Thank
asleep
you,
over here.
Jacob.
I don't know what you're talking about. What?
Well, I had a joke.
It was
was
taking a
a little
long
bit of a
time to
build-up.
get to it. What?
I just forget it. No, it's
Yeah,
it's
we've
done.
had a long weekend. We've been doing a lot this weekend. Redo Market, it was great. Just right back here. So
I think David's ready.
yeah, I think David's ready too.
Ready,
We
David?
love you, Bryce. We love you.
How y'all doing?
Great.
Doing great.
I go by David Jr. I never done this before. I wrote this song yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, you got this.
Hopefully it sounds
Fresh.
good and I remember the lyrics. That's why they're right in front of me right here.
So excited.
You probably know what kind of music I do because of the hat. EDM. I like coffee in the morning, watching the sunrise in the sky. Lets me know another day's coming. Slow it down and it'll be alright. Whoop, whoop. afternoon waves get rolling, pushed by restless winds in my soul. I feel the need to get going, revved up, wound up, ready to rock and roll. I like the taste of this whiskey, a good-looking gal to hold me every night. I like guitars and fiddles and howling at the moon till it is bright. I like the taste of this whiskey. Pretty little thing, let me take you home tonight. I'll pick this guitar and play the fiddle. We'll go howling at the moon till it gets bright. Then we'll drink our coffee in the morning, watch the sunrise in the morning sky. Don't you worry, babe, another day's a-coming. Forget about me and you'll feel alright.
That was fun. I love songs that I could dance to. What was the name of that song again?
Coffee in the morning?
Coffee in the morning. Coffee in the morning. We like coffee in the morning. We like coffee in the morning. We like coffee in the afternoon. We like coffee before bed too. So,
Coffee's good.
Not me,
if
I
you're a
wouldn't be able to sleep.
musician, you like coffee all day, every day. That was fantastic, David.
Yes.
Are you performing anywhere in the?
Yeah, or can we listen to you on any
So-
streaming platforms or anything?
No, I've never done this before, so
What?
I wrote
This
this
is your
song.
first time? This
I'm
is
taking
amazing.
lessons at Dan Man's, actually on the fiddle.
Oh,
that's
amazing!
And hopefully,
Very nice.
I don't know, hopefully meet some cool people,
Yeah,
play music, have a
definitely.
good time.
That's
That's what I'm here for.
It was like, even with that, and you said, "Oh, I just wrote this yesterday," and then you start playing. I'm like, I whispered to her, I'm like, "Yesterday?"
Yeah, I was like,
"This is crazy. You're
We don't
really
believe you.
good."
We don't believe you. You are fantastic.
You can fool everyone
I'd
by
like to
saying
get
you're
some
seasoned
singing
professional.
lessons and maybe a little guitar.
Well, you have a bunch
Yeah.
of singing teachers right up here.
Let's make it happen.
You are fantastic, David. Do we have any
Yeah.
last questions before we bring up our last special guest?
Do you have any inspirations as musicians that are inspirations
Very
to you?
classic country in your voice. too.
Yeah, so a lot of old school country. Biggest would be like Waylon Jennings.
Love.
Charlie Daniels.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All that 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s stuff.
Yeah.
It's making a resurgence right now. If you listen,
Oh yeah.
it's making a resurgence.
Definitely. I just recently got into country, and it's been like
Same here.
really
That's
cool.
the
Yeah.
good
Well, I'm gonna be
stuff right
moving there, so
You
getting into it.
have a voice. You play guitar. You fit the look. You have the whole vibe. Like
all
stick
great,
around
yeah.
because there's a lot of great like
Are
talent
you-
around here. You could vibe. You play.
Are you
with
born
too.
and raised here, or like from?
Yeah, I grew up in San Clemente.
San
That's
Clemente,
awesome. I don't ride
San
Yeah.
Clemente
Yeah.
country.
Surfboard.
The country part.
So I just
Love
look
it.
like a cowboy, but it's all right.
Love it.
Me too. I feel like a faker sometimes. Like I just got boots, no dirt on them. So
Boots with sand.
yeah, boots and sand.
Cowboy boots are the best.
Well, thank you so much,
All right, I
David.
appreciate
You
you.
are
Thank you, David.
fantastic.
I'll
Yes.
see you all a lot more, all right?
Yeah, please give it up for David. That song was fantastic. Wow, we've had some real talent up here. Well, you know, we're a little over time, but we do have time at least to bring up one very special lady, and I want to introduce her again, Mia Wright, on stage. Hello.
Closing out the show.
She's closing out the show, and she has been waiting very patiently. We've heard so many incredible acts, and I definitely want to give her a chance to sing her original.
This is so exciting, guys.
You're amazing.
Faster, Mia. Go, go, go.
Right. Mia,
Faster.
Mia.
Faster.
Don't listen to Bryce.
Don't trip, though.
You take your time. Take your time. Get groovy with it. Well, I have always adored Mia so much. She is a fantastic actress and musician and songstress, and I'm very much, you can monitor those. Looking forward to, yes. Very much looking forward to hearing what she has to sing tonight, so. We vibe over the same mutual love for Phantom of the Opera. We definitely need to bring her back for a musical theater session here, so. We have to have like a musical theater night where everyone is just singing, very dramatically.
All right, Mia.
Faster.
All right, let's give it up for Mia Wright, everybody.
Testing it. Okay, all right. Alrighty.
Staring out the window, watching the rain. Cozied up with a good book, a picture-perfect autumn day. But I just can't help wondering if you're wondering what I'm wondering about. Dreaming about what you like to do when the rain starts pouring down. This is for someone I haven't met. Your personal letter from Juliet to the loneliness of yesterday will be goodbye. And when tomorrow comes, you'll be mine. Oh, you'll be mine. A journey over mountains, sail over seas.
Sorry, that's the bridge.
I'm not a damsel in distress, but you sure are my knight in shining armor. We'll journey over mountains, sail over the seas, dreaming about tomorrow and fairy tale realities. This is for someone I haven't met. Your personal letter from Juliet to the loneliness of yesterday will be goodbye. And when tomorrow comes, you'll be mine. Whoa, you will be mine.
Those
Thank you.
That was amazing.
Still work in progress, as you might have guessed.
You're not going to convince me
Amazing,
that wasn't
Mia.
part of the song. I know you're a musical theater actress.
Thank you.
You're like, this is the bridge. No, I'm like,
Stop.
oh, we're
Dramatic pause.
Dramatic pause. That was fantastic.
Amazing.
Oh my
Thank
gosh,
you.
your voice, we were just sending me.
Those runs.
Yes, those runs. Mia, what was the name of that song?
That song was from Juliet.
From Juliet. I love that. I love this. Like, is that Romeo and Juliet, I'm assuming?
It's inspired.
Inspired?
Yes,
Oh my
exactly.
goodness. I love songs.
But for an unknown Romeo.
I'm a cheese ball. I love
Exactly.
Romeo and
Hopeless
Juliet.
romantic here.
We're hopeless romantics. We're Shakespeareans and we're artists.
We're
We're,
poets.
we're
Exactly.
songstress, actress, musicians, and songwriters. Mia, you are fantastic. I can't wait to hear more of your songs up here.
Thank you.
We
I'll be
yes,
back, so
she.
definitely be back for sure.
How old are you again?
I'm 18.
18, and you're
17.
17. We have my. Are you still in high school as well?
I am still in
We
high
have
school,
my 2
yeah.
high school students up here
Yep.
and 3 high school students. Wow, I'm old. Oh my gosh. I'm a little granny up here. All right, hold on a second. All right,
Unplug
everybody.
Unplug.
All right, are we ready to unplug? I just want to give a big thank you once again to all of you. This is Taco Tuesday. We did it. We did it again. This is number 6. We've had a 6 songwriters Songwriters Showcase is packed from start to finish, and I'm so excited. I love all the energy, all the music, everything that you guys bring to the stage. It fills my soul, and it makes me so happy that we get to do this every week. So please give another warm thank you to Mia Wright here. Mia Wright, 18-year-old actress and beautiful songwriter and beautiful singer. Temi Krovblit behind me.
Thank you.
Jacob Stockel on the drums. Woo!
And Bianca.
Oh, that's me. That little lady on stage.
Without Bianca, we would not have
All
this
right.
event.
I want to also give a big thank you to our Arts for All founder, CEO Bryce Hansen over there, sitting in the stage. We are still looking for donations if you want to donate, so please, by all means, we want to beat last week. I also want to give a big thank you to Mark and Leona running our live stream. You guys can check it out at www.tacotuesdaylive.com and search for us on YouTube. Your videos will be up there, cut just for you. And we also have our live stream as well. I want to give another thank you to Mark Giannino on sound. You know, it is a task to come up here and changing guitars, switching around. We all know. We love our sound guys. Give a thank you to our sound guys. Always appreciate them because they work really hard. Our sound people. That's a hard task. You're on your feet, man. And we also want to give another thank you to Aiden Andron on our sound effects. Come on! He was amazing! My fantastic...
Aiden, would you like to say anything?
I'm very tired.
Yeah, he
Thank
needs
you,
to go
Aiden.
home, guys. All right, one more time. Give it up for Dan Man's Music School next door. Woo, woo. Who else we are? Oh, yes, and of course, our fantastic sponsor and the people who are allowing us to be here every single Tuesday, Stillwater. I am your host, Bianca Brandy, and this is Taco Tuesday Live. Invite your friends. Let everybody know. Songwriters, this is where it's at. This is where we're recording you. This is our live stream, and this is all for you guys. So thank you all so much for coming out, and I hope to see you all next week. And that's a wrap on Taco Tuesday. Give me a beat. I want to dance. Jacob. I love to dance, so thank you all so much, and please get home safe. Have a great night. See you all next time.